Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video because I have partnered with Bicycle and I have been in the market for a minute now on a particular mountain bike, and some of you guys have already guessed what this bike is over the past couple of months, but I have been eyeing one. The thing that I love about Bicycle the most is it makes buying and selling bikes so easy, and you're not having to meet up with random strangers to buy or sell a bike. I don't know if it's bike season upon us coming or what it is, but I've had a couple of people now that have reached out to me, friends that have been asking me for suggestions on where to buy used bikes, and I've started pushing everyone to Bicycle. A lot of times it can be really tricky, especially if you're new to biking. If you don't know what you're looking for, you could end up with a bike that's going to need a major overhaul, or there could be a hairline fracture or something if it's a carbon bike. There's just so many things that you have to look out for when you're buying a used bike, and the great thing about Bicycle is it kind of eliminates that risk and gives you that buyer protection. So Bicycle is one of the leading marketplaces for pre-owned bikes and components. They have over 25,000 pre-owned mountain bike, road, gravel, triathlon bikes available on their platform. Basically anything, you name it, they have it. They really just make the whole process of buying and selling bikes really straightforward and easy. I think one of the biggest things that sets them apart from other platforms out there is they have really super low fees and guaranteed buyer and seller protection, which is so key. Like I said, if you're just buying a random bike off someone and they don't even know what they have, or maybe they're not disclosing some things that are wrong with the bike, so you're not really 100% sure what you're getting. They have secure payments, simple shipping, and of course, amazing customer service. One of my family friends, I just directed her, like I said, to a Bicycle. And so her son had a mountain bike and she was trying to sell her son's mountain bike, and she knows nothing about mountain biking. And she was asking me kind of what price range she should be looking for. And so I directed her to the site because a great thing about their website is you can put in the bike model, specs, all that stuff, and it'll kind of give you a ballpark figure of what you're looking for in terms of price range, which is really helpful, especially if you really have no idea what it might be worth. And the best part about all this is they do offer the packing materials, and they help coordinate the entire shipping process with pickup from your home, which is an absolute game changer. Right now, Bicycle is giving sellers 30% off seller fees with the code MorganBishop30. That means you get to keep more of what your bike is actually worth. Visit Bicycle, BUYCYCLE.com/MorganBishop to be able to claim this limited time deal, or hit the link in the description and enjoy risk-free selling today. All right, let's go find this bike. All right, some of you guys already know. Look at that beautiful bike. It's basically my Bronson with a motor on it, which is awesome. I'm just so curious. I would love to be able to ride one before I buy one. I got a good idea. Let's go find one of these to demo first. All right, we're out here on the Heckler. I'm having dropper post issues, which I should have messed with that before I left the bike shop, but we're just going to make the most of it. The lightness of this is the SL, the light version, and I believe it's 49 pounds. It doesn't even feel like 49 pounds. Very, very manageable, I will say that. I'm glad I don't have like a 60-pound e-bike having to carry it over down trees. Another thing, this motor is extremely quiet. I mean, extremely quiet. I can't even hear it running, which is crazy. The pedals, I probably should have brought my own pedals. I didn't think about it. And so they just threw a pair of rental pedals, which are just these plastic things with no prongs on them. So, you know, not the best there, but that's okay. Yes, I was able to fix the dropper, thank goodness. Just messed with the barrel adjuster right there and got it. So, yay. God forbid your battery died. This wouldn't be the end of the world to have to pedal out without the motor, without using it. All right, this is a little nasty through here. Let's see. Just so you guys know too, I have no upper body strength. It's kind of embarrassing. All I have is lower. This kind of gives you an idea of how light this is for me. Someone with no upper body strength. I'm trying to work on it though. I interrupt this video to bring you a mini bike review. I'm going to be doing a better full bike review on this bike, but I will go ahead and show you guys what we have. We have the RockShox Lyric up front. Basically, this is a Bronson with a motor on it, like I've said. So you have 160 in the front, I believe, and 150 in the rear. You have a Fox float shock in the back. And yeah, what do we have? NX drivetrain. I've never actually heard of this brand for the cranks, but this is a carbon bike. So nice and light. The thing is nice. These pedals on here, this is so funny. All right, let's continue. Now that I have this dropper working, thankfully. I've just been looking at a Heckler for a really long time, just to have, so I can have friends, family ride with me, because I have a lot of people a lot of times that want to ride, but they don't realize the amount of cardio involved. And also, if it's not something you're super passionate about, it takes a lot of work and time to maintain it. So I understand it. Not everyone has that time to set aside for it. So yeah, this would be really nice just to have. But let me tell you, it's a really nice thing having a bike that is so, identical in a lot of ways to mine, because the feel is there. So I don't feel like I'm riding something foreign, which is really nice. The weight thing is the only thing that's like a little, off, but it's really not that bad. Other e-bikes I've ridden, like the Specialized, Evo Comp, that's a pretty heavy bike in comparison to this. So that was, and I rode one of those in Canuga. So that was kind of a little bit of a different story. It was hard to get used to that because you just had so much weight. All right, cruise on over here. We're going to head over to Notel. It's one of my favorites. All right, let's see. This thing climbs so beautifully. Just past e-bikes, it's just been so like, and it kind of can throw you off balance a little bit, but it's just very in tune with every pedal stroke. Where are we at? I think we lost one notch of battery so far, and that's it. And we've gone 5 miles, but granted I have had it in a more aggressive mode. All right, so this is the fastest mode it has. Let's see. We're just going to do this for a second. I do not need this much power on a bike. This just feels ridiculous. See how these pedals do. I'm dropping my heel down low, that is for sure. I'm gonna see just for fun how heavy this is to pedal. It's honestly not that bad. I mean, it would be bad if it was really steep, of course, or had a good, decent grade to it. But if you got stranded and it died on you, I don't think it would be the end of the world. You'd just get a great workout. All right, this is gonna be a little more realistic. This is really not bad to climb with, guys. Wow. This is not bad at all. Oh, Santa Cruz. I'm very happy with your bike. You can easily get back if your battery were to die. It's kind of like you're in fourth gear, I guess, climbing. This is one of my favorite parts of the trail, where it has a pretty view. This is just a long climb up. I'm putting it in like the top mode. I'm just being crazy, guys. Again, this is not how I would actually ride this. Unless I was like at a bike park or something, I guess. Just trying to get up. I'm just curious because this is such a little punchy climb right here. And we are just breezing on up. No problemo. This is ridiculous. There was a rock. All right, let's see how this bike does in the chunk a little bit. Ooh. Are y'all good?
Oh yeah, I got two more behind me.
Okay, just me. Have a good ride.
You too.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels just like my Bronson, pretty much. Very close. Whoa, those pedals. My feet just came completely off. It is sketchy with these. These pedals are like, oh, that was a nice one. These pedals are like on a kid's bicycle, it feels like. All right. I'm going slow through all this because slower than I normally would, because these pedals are sketching me out. You really don't have a lot of grip at all, like none. Surprised they're actually gripping as well as they are. I might try to get my brother out here tomorrow if he's up for it and put him on this. See if we can, oh, we got a little bit of air, a little bit of a pop.